Welcome to Mystic Moons. One moment. Okay. So I am back. This is a reading for Taurus. Taurus, how are you? How are you enjoying April, Taurus? Well, April just got started. Just got started. Taurus. I see this reading being for anyone with strong Taurus energy. If you have a Taurus sun, if you have a Taurus, I'm like, Taurus what? If you have a Taurus rising, if you have a Taurus moon. This reading is definitely for you, Taurus. You have Taurus in your first house. Do you have Taurus as your signature sign? This is a reading for all the Taurusians that are out there. Taurus, if you appreciate my time enjoying this video, give me a thumbs up, Taurus. Taurus, if you appreciate the time that I take for these readings in the channel as a whole, consider supporting Mystic Moons through a tip or a donation. Use Buy Me a Coffee or Cash App, Taurus. My channel is not monetized, Taurus. And of course, I don't have the numbers to really make any money off of it anyway, so there's no point. But Taurus, it doesn't mean that I don't depend upon money, moolah. It also doesn't mean as well that your contributions of any amount is needed and appreciated, because it very much is. Taurus, shall we pull your message? April for Taurus. I have 10 of Pentacles. I see I have more people who jumped on. Hello. If anybody would like a personal reading, all that I would like as well is a donation of any amount. So, Joe, if you want a reading, all that you have to do is give a donation. And Julio, all that you have to do as well is a donation, either Cash App or Buy Me a Coffee. That's all that's needed. If anyone would like to donate for a personal reading, I can do that. In the meantime, I shall get on to the main message of 10 of Pentacles. Patrick, poverty is a common state. If it wasn't common, we wouldn't have the 1% ruling everything. If it wasn't meant to be common, we wouldn't have things like the credit rating system and your credit score and loans and so many jobs, but a lot more people. Yes, I do. You can do a reading for yourself. I think people definitely can read for themselves. I do readings for myself. Sometimes the answers I get aren't quite what I asked for, but sometimes it's like that in the readings that I pull for people as well. Or should I say, maybe people want to hear a certain answer of, if this happens or that happens, what will this do, or what is this person planning? And then they get the answer of the person is doing things that are different. Well, there's no point in doing a reading for myself right now. I'm here to do a reading for Taurus, which would be my donation, my own personal donation to the Taurus community for April. And after all, we have a Taurus, it's not a Taurus, we have a 10 of Pentacles. A 10 of Pentacles, that is rather intriguing. Let's go and find out what this 10 of Pentacles is for Taurus. I have Chariot. I have 8 of Swords. Taurus, have things been blocked for you? If they haven't been blocked, maybe they've been stagnant. This 10 of Pentacles, despite being a vibration of 10, despite being an indication of a new phase, a phase winding down, a phase just about to be completed into its highest, let's say, pinnacle. It almost looks like what I have here, Taurus, is an indication that a new phase is beginning, one of prosperity. And it looks like, Taurus, all the maybe grunt work that has been done before has are lessons or actions that you don't have to go through again. Taurus, an opportunity is making its way over to you. An opportunity that's going to kickstart some vital aspect of your life, Taurus. It's going to change things for you, Taurus. Let's find out a little bit more. Let's find out about the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands has Hangman. 6 of Pentacles. And Magician.
Her name is really Consuelo. She's only half Indian. I ain't pure. She certainly doesn't look it only half, I mean. Well, dear, now you can sleep here on the phone. They have possibilities, and be sure you put it back during the daytime. After I get off it. Naturally.
I have a work offer coming for you, Taurus.
Charlie's way to stay you. In the meanwhile, Connie can make up the room. And I think she'd better hang all your things out all night.
Taurus, I don't know if you've been specifically seeking, let's say, remote work. If you haven't been seeking remote work, you could be working as an individual contributor overall, someone who really has some touch points with a team, but nothing, let's say, super collaborative, right? In order to go and produce your own work speaks for itself. But I have a job offer coming for you. Of course, as I drill down, Taurus, the message gets more and more specific. Ultimately, what I'm seeing for April, for those of you who are looking, I see a job offer coming. However, Taurus, I see this job offer coming pretty much out of nowhere. Taurus, in the energy that I have here, Chariot and Eight of Swords, this isn't going to be one of those jobs that, let's say, if you've been interviewing with them for a while, or also to Taurus, anything that's a long drawn out process. Things will move pretty quickly with this one. So I can say that if any of you are watching and you have been dealing with someone, I feel like in this energy, even if you've been dealing with them for a week, or let's say a week before contact, everything should move from interviewing to job offer to starting relatively quickly. You have a job opportunity coming up. Not someone who you've been dealing with, no one who would drag you around or drag it out. This energy is not something that would drag it out. Enough time has already been spent on it. On, overall, this energy of an opportunity. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Which, by the way, Six of Pentacles is Taurus energy. Magician and Page of Pentacles. That's essentially the reading. I see a job offer coming up for you for April. More likely than not, someone who you haven't spoken with. Someone who you're not dealing with, someone who will move rather quickly. You're having your resume in their hands. And that will not take that long. So, Taurus. If anyone would like any personal readings, I am available.
Did you think it was because you kissed me I could say that? I wouldn't be frightened of you, Charlie. Thank you, Hilda. I wouldn't be frightened of you either.
Do you see signs in everyday life? I suppose you could, depending upon how dynamic and changes around you. Maybe too, how strongly you're meant to remain in a place or how strongly you're meant to go. I would say situations like that, you're probably getting reinforcing messages of something, but it could be redundant messages. Can you overthink and see signs? Well, the most important thing about understanding signs and what you would constitute or regard as a sign is to have faith in what you see, what you know, what you feel. Things like that. Patrick, what kind of signs are you seeing? I think probably all of us see signs in different ways. Some people see signs by actually trying to go and pinpoint a specific item. Other people see signs through numbers, clouds, etc. What kind of signs are you seeing, Patrick?
Oh, it's beautiful. And so sweet and thoughtful of you.
I suppose you know which end you pointed to protect it?
Oh, yes.
Which end you hold in your little hand?
Yes, indeed.
Now below and unloaded?
Quite.
I hope there's no danger of your hurting yourself.
Oh, I don't think so. Somebody might get hurt, but it won't be me. Thank you very much. I'll see you later, Charlie.
I would say, well, some of the things I think I see, I would like to keep private. But overall, I can say that what I see most regularly are I see numbers. And something I see, which is something I don't quite like to see, I see weird things. Like somebody who I knew before he was diagnosed with cancer. I saw red spiders around him. Things like that. What sign are you, Patrick? What's your sun sign? What's your moon sign?
Yesterday, in the window.
I think everyone can see signs. It's not really so much a gift exactly. It's just realizing that there's a difference between looking and seeing. One is more passive and one is more active. You know, looking is at the surface level and seeing is an actual, requires more effort, more examination.
Or this little teacher is going to blow your little head off. Oh, yeah. Why don't you take another little drink? I bet it would taste awful good. You can't enjoy this, man? With pleasure. Stick that cigarette in your mouth, ugly mug. You the other one. Stick that cigarette in your mouth.
So Tiger energy and Scorpio. Well, with a water sign, I would say you could definitely go and have quite an easy barometer to people's feelings. I would think with a Tiger energy, however, that would make you quite naturally an energy to sift through people. You can walk among people, but you wouldn't be quite of the crowd with them. But I think if you want to go and see signs, again, I believe it's not necessarily a gift. I think it's just simply paying more attention to your surroundings, being more observant. It's like if you say that you see signs or you can or cannot, it's only the difference of like maybe if you walk every day as opposed to if you run. If you, I don't know, it's just a muscle, it's a skill. That's all. But yeah, I definitely believe that seeing signs has nothing to do with ability. It has to do with your observation. And if you choose to go and think about what it is that you're looking at and examine it a little bit more deeply. But I do think overall, when you start seeing things, it's not a pleasant experience overall. It's not like you see nice things. But I wouldn't say that's signs, though. I wouldn't call some of the things I see signs. I don't know. I think you get used to it. It's the same thing as saying to someone, oh, you're so short, you're so tall. Maybe to someone, you're so skinny, you're so overweight. You know, you get used to it, right? It's the way that you live your life and you're perceived. Or the way that some people, oh, maybe they're like from two different cultures. Oh, it must be hard, blah, blah, blah. Well, you could go and dwell on it and keep some sort of discomfort. You can carry that with you, or you can just realize quite early on, before 10, that this is the way it is, this is the way you are, and move on. Any sort of discomfort that I've gotten or overwhelmed or being overwhelmed, that's been a long time ago. Like literally before I was 10. If anything, I would say that I have a tendency just not to focus or focus on only things that I want to or when I want to. I don't really think so. There's a whole bunch of things that form our childhood. And that's just one aspect of it. But also, too, my Pacific childhood, so I've learned, is different than other people's childhood. So, again, what you're raised with, what's normalized, the tempo of your life, the tempo of the life you want to have, all those things are different.
Good evening, you just stand down first.
Oh, Mr. Taurus.
I hope they don't end their thing.
You're certainly the last person I expected to see here tonight.
I hope you didn't feel good.
I've been pretty good. How have you been?
Oh, I've been fine, thank you. I hope those two yankers don't give you too much trouble for your first day.
Those two what?
The The Bastaments, don't you scare course?
Oh, no, not a bit. They're even very nice.
You must have very good influence then, because they are really a pair of yakkers. You never loafing yakkers.
No.
Oh, yes, they are buying.
You better come away from the window. You might catch cold.
Yeah, now that's very simple. You hear this from Dunford. It's gonna tide away come to see you. It got the different US Marshall and Room City.
Oh,
In letter history, what note?
oh.
Some intrigue called Jones, Fred Jones. She shoots it, Federal Judge.
My gracious. Where'd you say she shot him?
In Room City, on both sides.
I never heard of such a thing.
They would like to see the way you hold the gun.
A gun? Well, I wouldn't know any more.
Miss Jones supposed to be running a revolver shooter. Twice from long distance, she shot the judge in the central face.
I wouldn't know any more about him than
If you would like to donate $32, Patrick, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, right, but if anything happens,
No, not that day.
It would be fine.
is this where you put your finger?
Yeah, that is correct. No, don't ever
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I told you not to.
They have now done their duty. Been satisfied.
Thank you, too.
Thank you, here to stand up. Good night.
What those things like the little Top Gun body?
That wasn't a very nice thing to do with that family. You really scared him out of his accent.
How long have you been here?
I'm always early for a while, so I'm not going to try to help you now.
You think so?
I hope so. Glad to see you, Sandy. Taste that bit. I sure missed it.
I didn't miss you.
Why is it? Well, what damn figures on your getting by is Miss Gargo swamp at the mighty school, whatever that awful name is. You can't spell cat.
I can spell once.
Very funny.
And I might know a couple of other things you don't know about.
Why? You don't. I know exactly one of your towns. And Taurus keeps it around.
I see. You got any other bright last remarks before I let you have it?
Oh, you looking at what? Oh! You going to rack again? Haven't you just been on plane for 1 week?
I said you got any other last remarks, you rat.
Why did I not do? I always loved you. I always will love you. And so even up there during the hell, I can never look at you.
Oh, shut up.
It's pretty hard for any, even you. Look back in the picture. I can't remember.
Well, there'll be more at Highlander, but I don't suppose you happen to know how to count down.
I know all about it. It's right there.
I see.
I can't walk it.
Very thoughtful of you. I suppose that $1,000 didn't mean anything to you at all.
Not at all.
You'd sell your grandmother for $40.
That's an entirely different matter. She's very old and not at all well preserved. Whereas you, on the other hand, are the roundest, the daintiest, the most fragrant, and the most irresistible little fish that ever flew out of the head.
Do tell.
Even though you have the mind of a child of 3 and the disposition of a tormentor.
Listen, you snake, you might as well say that at themselves, because I haven't any more feeling for you than I have for the cheapest, the slimiest, the lowest down, the meanest of...
Stop. You've already said rat, snake, and louse. Now come on, let's get out of here before it's too late. This town isn't even good for us anyway. What we need is a nice little town with a nice little sporting element where they enjoy a song, they like to play a little cards.
After what you pull, I'd like to know how it's any of your business where I stay or what I do or...
It isn't any big my business, baby. You've been all my business, and this was the first time I got a gambler. And until something happens to me, or to you, or to both of us, you're going to keep right on being my business.
You come any nearer, you're going to be out of business right now.
I'll put that thing away and stop being ridiculous.
You know you're pulling a sudden death, don't you?
There's a sudden death on us, you make me sniffle. You don't think that before any round like this, if there was any ammunition in that can, do you? You think I push on the phone?
You liar.
Well, what you can find out? Now you see why it's good for you to for apartments. Well, it's who I went to that last. You must have been missing some of your other friends.
I'd like to hit you with a nice, flat, rough...
Would you like me to go out and get you?
That won't be necessary, thank you.
You stop talking like a little fat and get ready to come along. You know you want to. Besides, you haven't any choice in the matter, honey.
Haven't I?
Of course not. I don't want to sound commercial, but if you forced me to let them know where you were,
And collect the 1,000.
that would be small consolation for losing you, babe.
But it would be something.
Half a loaf is better than nothing.
skull in.
How you talk.
But a nice, big, smooth, flat rock.
Like this?
That's just about right. You may fire when ready, Goodley.
You are the funniest.
Well, he's still alive anyway.
What do you want us to do with him now?
Let's just get rid of him before Charlie Eagleman gets here.
We can find an old man Williams forward. He said, Colts.
You don't need anything that fancy.
Is someone coming?
Come on, help me put him in the closet. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, lift him up. Put him under the desk. You didn't have to break every bone in his body. Now get out of here. Beat it. Come in, Charlie.
Already for our little arithmetic lesson, I hope? I hope nothing.
Anything but. If you'd been 1 minute sooner, you would have been a couple of minutes too soon. I'm sorry I had to come on ahead.
I hope you weren't afraid of me being way out here alone for so long.
Oh, you're never really alone, you know, with the owl, the bear, the night charm.
Yes. Happy movement Europeans. Oh, go sucker. I hope your first day wasn't too hard for those two human buzzards disguised as school children I mean the bathroom.
No. Don't even think of it. Oh, this is a friend.
How was that?
They were even very helpful.
I'm relieved to know it, because of all the cold-blooded cutthroats I've ever known, wakeful in my dreams, they think me hex.
No.
There must be the feeling that you're talking to somebody else, but I know you can't be, since we're obviously alone. I have that peculiar feeling anyway.
Maybe something red.
Strix vulgaris, or Rubo virginianus. If it is the great Mondal, he can probably see you from his perch and is telling the night how beautiful you are.
That's very kind of you, Charlie. But if we're going to talk along those lines, let's take a little walk.
Did you hear that?
No, what?
Felix Congo, the American Cuban, sounded almost as if... There it is. There it is again.
Well, I didn't hear anything.
Must be the death trap in this room. It's there. It's Americanus.
Oh, there! Oh, I'm getting ready to run.
Wait, how did the affair?
Let's not find
You
out.
must be ridiculous.
I don't know.
Where's your gun?
It's right in the desk. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I find you.
I had such different plans for tonight.
I suppose you can. What was that?
The schoolhouse, somebody must have shut that down. Are you sure that you're...
Come on.
Right, hit me with a witch. You dirty little bastard. Better not than you, Franklin. Come closer.
Sebastian, boys.
Stay with you.
I don't think so. Oh, please make them so bad.
We're supposed to be killed. Not the ones that people in that many reasons.
I guess I did.
You hit you right in the middle of the time.
I know. I mean, in a way, there are things we don't understand, Charlie. We better go and tell somebody, the sheriff, I guess. Not that it'll do much good now.
I don't understand.
I know you don't. Now explain it all to you someday. Just don't have to explain it all to me now. I feel sick.
Now, just a minute. That's it. You ever hear everybody talking about I conduct the investigation is all 10 years ago. Certainly. I don't think so many years. I was just trying to be helpful. I know, but we must be logical about this. Now, who in town is going to shoot the master? Practically everybody. What is this there? say the corpus is Wallace from the schoolhouse. I'll find the dog top off the porch, wasn't it? That's right. One will stays with the dog, one will stays with them. Indeed, that's right. There. I'll probably make sure when you loosen it. I don't know. I should have gone up there myself every time I tried to loosen it. The corpus is in there, but it's no corpus. It's tight. Find the other kind. All we found was fingerprints on it. I'm supposed to have people like this, but you like it all. This is the guy I gave you a try when he was 21 that you never learned to shoot. Now we're getting sideways. So I gave it to me. What? Now hold your horses right. This is the legal weapon. What weapon? Stop listening, will you? I can't understand it. Just as soon to me, just as bad about this as you do. Just the same. That's hogwash. Okay, my son, it doesn't help you. That's what we're trying to find out. That's what we're here for. You don't have to try and hide them from me. I'm very myself. I'm very sorry. The rest of it can't tell you that it's catch them all. We don't know who done it, but now we don't even know where the bodies is. Some seen them and examined them at the schoolhouse, but now they're gone. They're gone. I should be gone. What kind of a little story is that? Wait a minute. I'm trying to hide it from you. Damn, my son. I said you had to. What's so sacred about you? Why is Mr. Kingman? Mr. Desmond's sons. You mustn't put your hands on Mr. Kingman's son. But Mr. Desmond's sons, you can take them out and shoot them like dogs. And then throw them out on the swill pile. God, is that? Is that what done it? Who's done it? I'm getting excited, guys.
That's just a minute, Mr.
What are you going to say about it?
I'm terribly sorry,